Hello everyone, super cool. I am here at the yoga lodge at my yoga retreat and it's super nice. We have like a glamping tent that we share and it's right at a mountain with a little terrace and a swimming pool, and you can see the ocean. It's so beautiful and I'm really looking forward to my time here and finally have some time to relax and chill. We are in the middle of nowhere in the mountains and it's really relaxing and nice, and we just saw an amazing sunset, and we also could hear the coyotes from afar, which was really a new experience I've never had before. So we are in the middle of nature, and yeah, as long as I don't encounter them personally, I'm super fine with them being around here. So yeah, tomorrow we get up at 7:15 to do some yoga, and we will have a yoga lesson and then do some meditation, and then we have some time off before we have yoga again. So really cool, I'm excited. Hello, so today is the first day of the yoga retreat. It's super nice here. The other people are at the beach and I decided to stay back here because I needed some time to finally relax, and I'm so tired today, so I slept a lot, but also I got some work done because I really wanted to write on my blog post and also edit some videos and also start planning some things. I'm so tired today though, and I've had at least already 2 naps, so I have about 2 to 3 more hours until we have our next yoga session. We have one in the morning and one in the evening, and yeah, until then I will relax a bit, and then we have our yoga unit, the second one of the day, before we have dinner. It's really nice to calm down and relax and unwind, and the location here is just beautiful and perfect just for that. Not having a bad feeling about not doing anything, and yeah, love it. Hello everyone, so I haven't really been talking to you because I simply forgot, because I'm in a yoga retreat and I also like to enjoy my time here without spending too much time worrying about other things, so I hope you understand that. But I will give you nevertheless some impressions of the camp, and you're free to ask questions if you have any. And now we're headed to the beach again. It's our last day here. I again got stung by a wasp. They're like pretty annoying here. It's super hot. Next week it's gonna be even hotter. And yeah, so this is the outdoor shower, which is amazing. I really love it. The only problem is that there are tons of bees and wasps around, and they like to sting, so that's not really nice. And here are all the organic skincare products, because the owner of the camp owns this brand and I really love it. They're made from powder, and if you put water to it, you can, like, there's some foam and you can wash your body or your hair with it, and it's amazing, particularly also for traveling, so I really recommend it. I don't know if you can see that, but the whole sky is full of smoke. And there is a fire really close to Athens. Well, it is in Athens. It is in the northern part of the city. And I have to say, it's quite scary because when we were in the bus driving here to the center, I got a notification for evacuation, but it's only on the outskirts neighborhoods of Athens. But still, I feel a bit weird sitting here surrounded by smoke. It's super hot, like even hotter than normal. I suppose that's also the fire. And there's like things flying around like ashes, and it doesn't look too healthy to breathe in the first part. And also I'm just a bit worried. I don't know how people in the hostel can just sit on the rooftop, drink their beers as if nothing would happen. And it's not even that I'm too worried about my own security. I'm just a bit, I don't know, it really angers me a lot and frustrates me that I want people to realize we have a big damn problem. And the climate crisis is in full swing. We are in the middle, and I just find it so ridiculous to see the contrasts of tourists drinking their beers, but also locals, of course, because maybe they're a bit more used to this situation. While literally around us, the world is dying. And I don't know if it's me just being over dramatic or oversensitive, but it really hurts my heart. And I'm just really, I cannot believe it. I really want to do something, and it just doesn't really feel right to be like joyful and happy, even though I know it's not useful to anyone to be like sitting in a corner and cry with pain for our earth. But just hope that I can nurture these emotions I have inside me to do something meaningful. But anyways, today has been a really weird day anyways, because my Instagram got deactivated for no reason at all, and I can no longer access it. My account is basically gone. They say temporarily, but I don't want to get my hopes up too high. So it's basically what I've been building for the past 4 years. I mean, I have a blog, etc., but still most traffic is coming from Instagram. So it would be really dramatic if that wouldn't be there anymore. And I don't want to think about it. I just still have hopes that it will come back to normal. But anyways, so the yoga retreat was really, really nice. I just came back, so I'm back in the city. I'm in the hostel right now, alone, for 2 nights, and then I'll see what I will do. It also really depends on the situation, how the fires go, because basically everywhere where I was planning to go, there are fires. So it's a bit tricky, and and it's also simply too hot, because in some parts it's almost 50 degrees, and like my body is really coming to its maximum, to its really reaching boundaries. Anyways, so I want to end this on a positive note. I'm still healthy. I still have family supporting me, which are also healthy. So just want to think positive and also be smart and observe the situation, how it's going, and hope that we don't need evacuation and that it can get under control pretty soon. The wildfires went on for a couple of weeks more. The locals, however, stayed calm, so I decided to stay as well. However, there was a lot of tension because locals were quite outraged by how the government was handling the whole situation, and there were a lot of conspiracy theories going around. But fact is that what we can see is that we have the imminent effects of climate change right before our eyes, and being so close to those detrimental effects really touches you on a level that I wasn't touched ever before. Hello everyone, today is another day, and I have to admit I don't feel too well. I am quite sad and overwhelmed and emotional because I kind of realized that if my Instagram would not come back, all my connections would be lost forever. And with a lot of those people with which I've been like writing, I don't even know their full usernames anymore or another way to contact them. And also my other businesses that I'm planning are tied to Instagram in the first place to get the contacts, etc. So yeah, it is not that good of a day for me, to be honest. But well, I will get some nice breakfast and find some time to read and organize my trip. I won't be working today. I just take the time off to reflect and take care of myself. Also, I was planning to stay in Athens a few days, but as I told you yesterday, there is like a fire that broke out, or is still burning actually, on the suburbs of Athens in the northern parts. And today, I was talking to people, like ashes were falling on their dinner, and you can smell it everywhere. The air is filled with smoke and you can see it, like I will show you in a minute. The sky is just full of smoke. So I plan to stay here a few days, but actually I just don't know if I want to stay here any day longer or any minute longer, because yeah, it's scary. You never know how fast fires advance, particularly if there is a lot of wind. And yeah, I also feel like I cannot enjoy myself too much while I know the things around here are burning. So I'll see what I do, if I will head to Meteora, which I planned in the middle of Greece, or if that's also an area which is endangered by wildfires. If yes, I won't go, obviously. Otherwise, I have to decide whether I'm heading to Bulgaria, Turkey, and Georgia, or if I'm going to Albania, and so on, and the coast back. So yes, things are changing quite quickly around here. There are so many unexpected things, with COVID still in full swing, the measures changing on a daily basis, wildfires everywhere. Yeah, it's tough. But it was my decision to go out here, travel, and I feel it's a privilege, and also I've been waiting so long to do this. So I am doing this and I'm making this work. But yes, it's not always easy, and today it is not. So I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm in a shopping street and there are a lot of awesome vintage stores. And I actually wanted to make a little second-hand shopping vlog, but I ended up buying so many things at the first store, and I will show you. Yes, so today is not really my lucky day because, yeah, I've told you already all the things that has been happening, and I also found out that those things I have all over my body probably aren't mosquito bites, but probably bedbugs, so it pretty much sucks. All the way. And here so as you can see, they're basically everywhere on my legs, and it's painful, it hurts, it's itchy, and the doctor doctor, so the pharmacy cannot really tell what it is, so they gave me all kinds of stuff, and I really hope it's gonna go away. And I'm gonna wash all of my clothes and clean out everything. It's just so much unnecessary work and annoying. So yeah. Also, I made another like backup account for Instagram, and it also got blocked. Great.
Well, it was in my childhood days, all autumn.
So today is another day. I just met Daria from Ethical and Easy for coffee, and it was really nice meeting her, and she gave me some great tips for here in Athens. And now I'm already checking into the next bar because it's just simply way too hot to spend too much time outside, which is a bit of a bummer because I really wanted to go see some stuff that are outdoors. But yeah, it's simply way too hot and I need some air conditioning. I never thought I would ever say that. But yes, I'm desperate need of some cool air and I guess another coffee because today I'm super tired. So yeah.
Many long years ago, now with the Spirit, now of my Savior, I was filled, Lord filled, oh, in that old fascinating, oh Lord, our memories, they linger still. In that little, oh, that wooden church house out on a hill. You know every Sunday morning, help me have the family prayer.
So I was just visiting the Acropolis, which was really nice, but I was a little bit bothered because there's like some stupid tourists that didn't respect the rules and just crossed the line and just stepped on ancient stones. And I think that's so irresponsible and ignorant, and it makes me want to scream out loud. But nevertheless, I wanted to visit this place anyways in a long time, and it's a classic, so I don't regret it.
Then to that old country wagon, oh,
So I finally made it to Kalambaka, where the monasteries are, and it looks amazing. Our train ride was a bit crowded in the first part, and that was quite an interesting journey in itself because we almost missed our connection train. But when I say we, I met some German people, a couple in the train, and we were talking all the time. It was really cool. And yes, now I'm finally in Kalambaka, and it's so quiet and peaceful, and I don't regret it a minute because it looks amazing. I don't know if you can see it, but there on the top is like a monastery. So this is the hostel. They are all little bunk beds with like, it's almost like a little room, so with lots of space for your stuff, and the bed, which is really nice, and there's a curtain you can close so you have your privacy. So I really like that. Nice one. And the best part is the amazing view. Oops, that was my backpack. I mean, look at this view. Amazing.
Well, when that old-fashioned preacher
So I'm visiting the monasteries today. I've already went to one. The first one I wanted to go to is the biggest one, but it's actually like the line is really long, so I didn't want to wait, so I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And hopefully there's less people, because today is like the first day after yesterday it was closed for the whole day, so I expect it to be a bit more empty tomorrow, hopefully. And just checked out the second one. It was amazing already, and now I'm hiking down or walking down to go to the next monastery. And yeah, let's see what we will find. Also, I met someone in the bus, and we were doing parts of it alone, and he gave me some tips of which routes to take, and I also could take some pictures from the map, because actually I don't have a map, or I only have a paper map, but apparently it's quite easy to get a bit lost here and I didn't really think of that. So yeah, so let's hope that I will find my way, otherwise I will have an experience in itself. So there is a thing I wanted to share with you. Yesterday I was walking down the street and I saw a street dog. Actually, there's tons of them here, but ever since I was in Greece I haven't really seen any, and I was already wondering where they are, because I thought they still had a lot of street dogs. So yesterday I found a really poor a poor dog. He was super skinny and he didn't look good at all. He had some skin condition and other issues. So I bought him some food, and he actually he ate it all within seconds. So he was super hungry, and I was talking to some guys from the restaurant whether there's more dogs like that. So maybe I'm gonna feed some of them. Also, I'm thinking of taking him to the doctor, or contacting a dog shelter. I mean, I know they have already a lot of dogs, but somehow this particular dog really he touched me, or he touched my heart a lot, and I would love to just take him with me back to Switzerland. Actually, well, the thing is, I'm not really going back to Switzerland. That's a problem. If I had a place to stay, and if I lived somewhere right now, I would definitely try to maybe adopt him or find him a place back home. But since I'm traveling, this is not as easy. So I think when I'm going back to the city, I'm gonna look for him again, because I know where he is. And then we'll take him to the vet and also contact a dog shelter to see if they can do something, because I feel like this little poor guy needs help. And I know even if I'm just helping one dog, it doesn't really help to solve this whole street dog issue. And I know there's also other issues, like people losing their homes right now, but I just believe that at least it's you gotta start somewhere, and even if it's just one dog, do what you can. So I just did the second monastery, well my second, actually here it's the first one. It's quite small, you can see it up there. I can unfortunately not tell you that much about it because there was like nothing written about its history, etc. So yeah, I actually have to do some research when I'm back to know more about the little monastery. Now I'm heading this path down because I want to go to the next monasteries eventually up there, and here there's supposed to be some really nice viewpoints. So I still have quite a long way to go, but I'm taking my time and I really don't like rushing through such things. I've spent already 3 hours for 2 monasteries, and in total there are around 6. One I'm leaving for tomorrow because, as I said, it was too crowded. So let's see how far I get, and later I'm probably gonna meet up with 2 people I met on a train yesterday to go watch the sunset, because it's supposed to be quite amazing up here in the mountains with this amazing gorgeous backdrop. So yeah, I'm excited. So one lesson I learned while traveling is definitely when you smile and go out there with a friendly and open attitude, people are most certainly to help you and also welcome you with an open and friendly attitude. So I met so many nice people already, and just before, some people were willing to take me in their car even though I didn't even ask them. Just by themselves they offered it. They offered me to take my picture. So like all those little things that people look out for each other and are open-minded is such a nice thing, and I think it's really what you radiate what also comes back to you. There's so many stairs and I'm really thirsty and hungry. So I'm going to the last monastery for today, San Stefanos, and I'm just super duper tired through the heat. Not enough water, not enough food, not enough caffeine. But yeah, I'm excited. The last one looks really, really nice, and tomorrow I have 2 left. I don't know if I'm gonna do one of them, but the other is the biggest one, so I'm definitely gonna do that, even though if it takes some queuing and waiting in line. But I think it will be definitely worth it, so let's see. So I actually heard different stories about why they build it on these rocks. One theory is because for shelter and protection from like possible enemies or intruders, and the other theory is to be closer to God by being higher up to the sky, heaven, or however you may call it. So yeah, I need to do some research again. I don't know if there's a definite answer to that question why they did it. Maybe it was a mix of both. And also I've heard that this used to be a river, so that's why there are like these rocks that look like sticks that are like sticking out of the ground, because there was originally a river running through this valley. So that was the last of the monasteries for today, and it's already 4 o'clock, so I'm heading down to go back to Kalambaka and have a shower because I'm sweating all over, and I'm really looking forward to get some food because I'm super duper hungry. And I need to show you this view of this trail. It is amazing. Hello, so I am now in Thessaloniki and I left Meteora, and I just wanted to say or finish up by saying that I really loved the experience of Meteora, and I also had a contact to a guy. He's also vegan and does yoga and is super like eco-friendly, and he has a little guest house that he runs in Meteora, and also Airbnb experiences and tours. So I took today like a quite spontaneous tour, a guided tour. So like it was only me, and it was awesome because he really showed me the hidden spots, the untold stories, and we went to some amazing viewpoints. And we had some really deep conversations and talks, and yeah, it really was empowering. And I really love to see that there's like people like that out there still trying to make a change in the world. And yeah, like I think this is what traveling is really about, like getting to know a place in a way deeper, more powerful way, rather than superficial. So I can highly recommend him. I will also mention him in my blog post or also in the link below, so check him out.